So I'm driving here after spending a ton of time on my pearls. Don't ask. And drive up, and there was a car pulling out, I think, of a good spot. You know what that good spot is? It's right here. The monster got a spot near the front. That's where a Cairo parked his car once. Neener, neener. If it gets cold, I can get into the car and get out. Mittens! Because Bernie was on this morning with the girls. Hi, Fuzz! So yes, at an appropriate time, there's got to be somewhere. They have all the mirroring up, but not on the doors. They should do that. Because you should see the outfit I'm wearing today. I'm crooked. Why am I crooked? Oh, that's weird. Because I'm one of those freaks who think that love and joy and happiness, hope and joy. If I had cats, that's what their names would be. If I had cats. If I had new cats. Oh, brain dangerous. We all know this. Okay, let's see if I can get this. I got it. Ah! So, anyway. Oh my God, you're here too. I want Harry's for dinner. And yes, in case you're wondering, Papa Cat, the flower leggies, the Hello Kitty boots, or Hello Kitty Doc Martens, and the pink crazy cat lady shirt. That's what I'm wearing. And I've got the wedding pearls. I've got the magnetic pearls wrapped around my wedding pearls around my neck. That way, in case if they don't look at my outfit, they're going to notice these things. It looks like from the 80s. So, sunflowers and unicorns. No, birthday cakes and unicorns. But actually, sunflowers and unicorns would be right. I didn't think birthday cake sounded nice. So, sunflowers and unicorns. So they're not happy with me. I don't even see anybody roaming around in there. Yeah, when I first turned, the doors were open, so they saw me farting around. And then, of course, when I got there, oh, I'm a little close to the guy behind me. Oh, if I could get out of it, he could. I was getting all my stuff together, putting on my phone and, the usual. And then Alice Cooper came on my Spotify. So I'm sitting here with the window rolled down, listening to Schools Out, getting all my stuff together. Maybe they noticed me then. All of that works. Papa Cat, all of that works. So yes, the necklace I have on is very 80s looking because of the way I did it. My wedding pearls are one of those long strands that hits like my knees, I guess. I have a thing for pearls, but I hardly ever wear them. It's really weird. So, and Natalie mentioned me this morning, hurrah, about the guy. Oh, that's what we have to go check and see if they do chuck cigarettes over there. Because she came up with the idea that the guy they were publicly humiliating was doing cigarette butts. Which is possible because they can't smoke here. Oh my God. Hi, Carrie Ann. Yeah, I love pearls too, but I don't wear them. The ones that you'll see later are real. I like them and I like to look at them. I don't know why. So, yes, and I refuse to be grumpy today, period, because hope and joy will keep democracy. I think the biggest thing we should do is that before the next election, there needs to be a third party. This two-party crap is ridiculous. That and the orange balloon sounds so idiotic. And who didn't see SNL? Oh my God, that was so cool. My favorite one was, do I laugh like that? And the thumbnail, if you look at the thumbnail, it's a little gold medallion thingy. It's a tie tack, actually. And it says City of seal, the seal of City of Oakland. My mother got that, I think, when she retired, because she retired from the Oakland Library, main library. So I think she got that when she retired. I looked at the back. It's actually gold. I'm glad I didn't get rid of it. I'm like thinking, oh crap, what did I give to Goodwill? So, have you seen the new Patrick to Pearls eyeshadow? No? that sounds wrong. Oh, I want to get a hold of Dan Walks LA too, because I think we should viral it and do a dancing to his song. I saw that on Natalie today, and I thought it was so cute. Yeah, because I haven't come across anybody else. Oh my God! Hello.
Hey, how are you?
That was so adorable.
All right.
You too. Little Jehovah who was one had hair. I was like out of the corner of my eye. See these little bitty doggies. See, that's why I don't go to the SPCA. Because I'm gonna wind up in Chihuahuas. I know I am. Yesterday was fun at the antique fair. I had lots of dogs. I even had one Samoyed, the big fluffy white dog. So yeah, and I seem to have my old personality coming back. I was making Papa Cat laugh his butt off, and he hasn't done that in a while. And I think my stress level, I think CNN saved my stress level. I haven't watched it since I got it, but I have it, and now I'm happy. So I'm not sure who I'm going to watch tomorrow. Oh, Carrie Ann, are you going to be on the thingy with Dusty? Because he's doing, you said he was doing the election night thing. It's going to be 3 hours before us, though. Oh. So, you'll be able to see the necklace. I've got my utilitarian barrettes on too, because since I can't have pepper spray, I don't think you can. I can't tell it. I haven't put the new screen, the security screen on this phone yet, so I don't know. I'm pointing at them, and yes, maybe you can't even see the blue glitter with the hour gone already. Ugh. So, yeah, my barrettes and my hair could actually cut flesh. See, not all goths are, I don't think any goth is passive, actually. Okay, Dusty hasn't asked me, but I could ask him. We're 3 hours, like, behind. That's the thing. It'd be fun to, like, go invade Dusty's stream. I mean, if he should have people coming in and out of it. But it's going to be 3 hours behind. So they're going to be in a better mood than us, or a worse mood than us. So, you have to work tomorrow. Okay. I actually, in a weird way right now, ever since the hurricane, I'm just like, if I see my mods, that's great. It's like the world has come into our world, so things like that happen. My leg is bothering me today. I keep stumbling around like I'm a freaking drunk. So yes, see, you can see my Bill the cat, right? Oh no, you can't. Now you can. Bill the cat lady, crazy cat lady, and the big old long pearls that are wrapped up by another set of pearls. And I think this is maybe the second time I've ever worn my wedding pearls. That's what I call them, because I got them for my wedding. Out. Isn't that crazy? Tomorrow I'm going to wear my mom's. My mom has one of those beautiful costume jewelry from the 60s strands. That wouldn't be surprised if it was a gift, because it's just gorgeous. They're not real, but they're beautiful. I didn't get rid of those because I remember my mom wearing them. They made me happy, so I didn't get rid of them. And yes, I'm reading the book that we read on Tuesdays. I think you put the wrong... I think you meant to put the book thing for Monday. Your book thing for the other book is on for Tuesday. I forgot to text that this morning. But I was folding laundry, so... so yes, the book... What did Papa Cat say? The book that creeps me out or something. So, but it's teaching me things. So if you want to leave, you can anytime. It's a free country. You don't want to be trafficked. You know, the orange balloon says that's all everybody does is traffic. So everybody's going to be on their best behavior. You'd want to come out and join the real world. We're fun, believe it or not. I think there was mold on that up there. Freaks. Like I said, I'm just here to show off the pearls. I want people to see the pearls and think, ooh, either, ew, she's one of those, or, oh yeah, I haven't voted yet. Oh crap. That sort of thing. We put our voter cards in on Saturday. So, and Papa Gap forgot to wear his I voted sticker. I wore mine. Now I'm wearing, does it? No. This one? Cat lady is voting Kamala. Don's got the other stickers from that. So I voted. I put my ballot in the mail on Friday. Yay! Yes, we all need to vote. And I've only not gotten through one person, unfortunately, and I understand where she's coming from. So she had a hard life growing up. So hers was, oh my God, look at the puppy. Oh my God, that's a three-legged puppy. Oop, I'm crooked. Who cares? Look at the puppy. Hello, puppy. She is so cute. And wants snacks. I've only got the dog. I don't have her head. Can I pet?
Yeah, she's gonna bark at you because she gets excited.
Okay. Hi. Was she got some husky in her?
No, actually, she's Staffy, Beagle, and Boxer.
Oh my God. You're an American.
Yeah, she is.
That's great.
Well, stay down.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too. You guys saw her coming up, so you didn't get to see her. She's big velvet dog. And she had 3 legs. So when she jumps up towards me, it's like, oh my God. She was great though. Oh my God. With Boxer, Beagle, and because she barks. She barks when she's happy. A tripod, yes. Oh, she was barking when she was happy. She's like, she barks when she's happy. I'm like, okay. So it was really cute. Sort of like, you know, this really cool, like cow-colored dog running around. I have known. Yeah, 3 legs ain't gonna stop me either. I know that. The only thing that will ever stop me from getting a certain dog is if they can't make it up the stairs, like if they had to use a wheelchair or something. But 3, half blind, hell, maybe even blind, dogs I wouldn't care. The Sammy, I call him my Sammy, he's got one eye missing. So, Groundhog Day is coming. I don't want to get her face if I don't have to. I think I'll just work around it. Just the sight of her. And yes, was that Adam who said it? That made me think of it. So, oh, I haven't shown you the back of my car yet. I don't know if you can see it. My backup camera works really well. My brother put it in. And you know my license plate, so see my Kamala. And then the other side's a Goths for Kamala. Oh, and ew, that's bird duty. And I got this at the drag queen show when Jesus was his nuns and a reverend. So, good afternoon. I'm going to work on getting her to talk to me. For nothing but the fact that she's either Asian or brown and she has blonde on the top of her head. I've only been able to do blonde on the top of my head once, and it was a streak, and I'm surprised it didn't fall out because I've got the native Spanish and Portuguese black hair. So that was actually fun. I love that. That makes me happy. It's like if I knew someplace I'd go and get all the dogs petted I wanted, I'd probably do it every day too. We'll stare at the dog park. There's a dog park here south of the market that has a Malamute Day. We drove by and saw it. It was all these big fluffy dogs, and it was their day to do it. It was really cool. Yeah, I just keep thinking, ooh, Carrie Ann, you didn't even tell me about the Zoom. You're doing laundry. Oh. So, okay. The book that Carrie Ann is having us read, repetitive. And now I know the true meaning of cognitive dissonance, which is cool. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Do you wish you were voting in your home state, in your home county, in your home city? You better be voting, because it's what you're supposed to do for your country. Just because you belong to the club does not mean that you cannot honor your country. Country does not make you do weird things. I would say he is, but I don't know. So vote. You have to vote. You're a citizen, or those who are citizens, vote. So, and after that, you can get on your phone and call your closest friend that you can't talk to anymore, because that's what they do in places like this. They distance you from people who will be a advisor in your life. And if you thought your life just wasn't working out, maybe that's one of the reasons, is that you don't have any advisors who love you in your life anymore. Freaks. It's a bit repetitive. What, the Sunday night book? The next book, though, is going to be so much fun. The Tuesday night book is like, holy crap. Oh, I would say we're not doing book club tomorrow, or as I call it, what do I call it? The books that I read but never go to the club for. I have clear cognitive dissonance. I'm mocking up my own reactive contradictions, and I'm going to keep doing it. That is perfect, Adam. The next book is Mutants and Mystics, Science Fiction, Superhero Comics, and the Paranormal. You mean you've gone through the Tuesday book, or is that the Sunday book? I think I'm brainwashing myself right now. So, hello, Adam. Nice to have your 2.5 cents thrown in to make me confused. It's amazing how much I don't have of a logical mind when I'm doing this. Yeah, the science fiction thing. I'm not into science fiction, but I'll read it. That's the thing. May not be into science fiction, but I'll read it if I have to. That's the next Tuesday book. The comic book is for Tuesdays. Ah, okay. The comic books are for... Oh, I don't do comics either. Even though I'm in one, I still don't do them. Isn't that weird? I think John Atack interviewed the author of that sci-fi book. Oh, so there's an interview out there. Cool. But yeah, like I said, no, it's about the links between sci-fi, magic, and Scientology and other cults. Oh, cool. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't do sci-fi. So you guys went through the book I'm reading now already? Or was it just too scary to keep reading? I swear to God, the only other book I've ever been that afraid about is Silence of the Lambs. So, anyway. So we're here. The weather is freaking beautiful, which I hope it keeps up for tomorrow, because there'll be a lot of people, like, voting tomorrow. If it's horrible... that's gonna suck. If it's too hot, I'm gonna pass out water, go from place to place and give them water and cookies. Cookie packs. Buy cookie packs. That's what it is. Get like cookie packs. That way people don't think that you're doing something, and just hand out cookie packs. I think they have Oreos. But that would work. So I gotta see what tomorrow is gonna be like. The Kamala shirt I have for tomorrow just says Kamala across the top in kitties, and it's very quiet. The kitties spell her name. So I'll have to look that up. So I'm not sure if you're allowed to or not. I haven't voted in line in a long time. But her showing up on SNL was awesome. I call it Clinton's saxophone. So it was awesome. So we just have to be Kamala. So Kamala will win. Oh, It's like, yeah, you don't like politics, and get out of the country. We have to save ourselves here. Hi, Duff. How are you doing? Of course. Oh. Yes, I'm just hanging out, giggling about things today because I heard something this weekend from a political scientist. That'd be interesting. One of those learned people that the orange balloon talks about but doesn't really talk to. She said that hope and joy will help democracy because it's too easy to get out of democracy when you are afraid and unhappy. So that was like my favorite phrase of the weekend. Unfortunately, yesterday was the antique show, and even in weather that almost requires a coat, it still beat the crap out of me. But I did have a nice long conversation with a 78-year-old Jewish lady who grew up in Oakland. It's amazing how our views were almost exactly alike. It was weird. Antifa. Antifa. Oh my God. I was having this conversation with that lady yesterday, and when you click with someone, it just runs along, and I forgot to tell her that, my generation is old Tifa. That would have been hilarious. You can walk out of that door and get a job anytime you want. We're in the perfect economy for it. And hopefully we'll stay in the perfect economy for it. So, and bringing jobs back and things like that, instead of promising things to places like Caterpillar and then they leave anyway. Did I say that? Anyway, so yeah, you can go on Amazon Turk, even though I don't like Amazon right now. Bezos is a butthead, in my opinion. And look up things to start your online working career. You'll have to start small, take some tests, and you can work your way up, and then you can eventually work your way up to where you're doing a living on it, because companies that do online hiring want you to stay at home, because it's usually data or research or things like that. And if you get good at a certain spot in data, people will start paying you real money for it. So sort of like when I was really good with accents, which I am really good with accents, I was doing a lot of East Indian professors that were at American universities. So I was transcribing. So what is really hard to some people is really easy to other people. So you can always try like that. I should just assume that these cameras are also recording my voice. I don't even have to yell, probably. Not even a theater voice. So that's what you can do. You can try to get out of here, because all cults do is make you work for nothing, and for nothing. So you might want to think about that just a little bit. Just open a teeny part of your brain and think about that. Just think of it as something you never thought of before. Have one of those thoughts every day. And you never know what might happen. You might be out of there making a decent amount of money without having to put 16 hours of your day trying to earn money, and then trying to do all of your regular things in those 8 hours that are left. That's what they do, because they want to keep you down. The man wants to keep you down. You know that, freaks. So, which was funny. What did I listen to on the way here? David Allen Coe. Carrie Ann's in Oregon. She might know that one. Then I listened to Hank Williams. This is my, was it one of the biggest, playlists I have on Spotify. And then after that, Public Enemy. F&A. Mofo. Sitting there, going along. Just heard Hank Williams and was doing Fight the Power. Welcome to Oakland. Has anyone heard more details about the kid who ran from the org last night? No, and it sounds really fuzzy from what, not as of this morning. No, Natalie was explaining to it. I didn't know about it, of course, because I'm still in Electrum world. So no, they're not sure if it's 1 or 2. They're not sure if it came from Scientology, because the dad might have like not belonged there. So that's what I heard from Natalie this morning. That's all I know. Which just reminded me of the kid who was out the door in the cupola out front. So, yep, nothing like eclectic music taste. It drives Papa Cat nuts. Yep, Public Enemy, a bunch of Long Island guys. Yes. And Ice-T's band was one of my favorites. I actually went and saw them for real at a club. And he touched me. It was so cool. So, it's very quiet today. Mondays are quiet here normally, but I think this Monday is really quiet. I bet you a lot of people said they had to go vote. I can't remember what movie it came from. You guys might. But the phrase, and it happens every single time in my head. When somebody says vote early, I always say, and vote often in my head. It's just, oh, see, we're not interested. Oh, it's election week. No duh. I haven't seen a bus that empty in a while. There's one guy in the back. That's it. The 3 up front and the 1 in the back. Oh, 2. For some reason, I thought that front guy was a driver. It's like, they're letting them drive on the 2nd floor? So, yes, it was very funny. And the problem was I knew the words to all of the songs. I actually haven't heard Honky Tonk Women in easily 20, 30 years. And the words came right back. It was one of those days where you're just like, oh yeah, let's put this on that, the I like it list or something like that. Let's put this here. Let's put that there. And occasionally I go to it and I'm just like, what the hell was I thinking? Oh, that and Linda Ronstadt. Nothing beats a good singing your heart out to Blue Bayou. It's when I always think, wow, if somebody could hear me sing, they would just put their hands to their ears and run screaming, and then they call me Satan. Especially during, the major chorus of Linda Ronstadt. Some guy's trying to figure out what this building is. I think he's realized that I'm a protester. He's across the street and he keeps looking up at the building. Oh, now they're pointing over here. I wonder what they're talking about. Hopefully they want to buy the building. I can only hope. So, they seem to be enjoying. Bet you they're guys who are into architecture. Boring. So, yes, I think... No, it's open. I was going to say, I think even the barber shop's closed today. Actually, it may be. No, one door is open. Because they also have like a doodle on the in front of the shop. Bitchy comes in when nobody is there. And the Aaron building is running. They don't turn on their lights. So they probably can't afford it. Because renting that office right there cannot be cheap. Unless they know the person who has the building. So, and I keep reminding Papa Cat, like almost every day now, to find the short cylindrical tube. And I have to bug Dusty and ask him if he can give it to Aaron, because I wanted to send it to someplace. Unless Dusty has a post office box, because I don't think Aaron does. And I wanted to bug Dusty and ask him if I could send it to him, because, he hangs out with him. So, but I gotta get the damn tube first. Third Bass was a white boy hip-hop duo who loved to give California the business. That's funny. So, well, remember, we have, oh my God, I can't remember his name now. He's a reverend now. He had a big fancy home in Fremont, up in the hills, that my friends used to go. One friend went to the parties. Well, one acquaintance went to the parties once. I can't remember who was talking about. They're saying, I'm so sorry that I was going around not really saying things yesterday. Maybe it was Marilyn. And I was like, it's called vague booking, dear. MC Hammer, yes. He is a reverend now because, of course, he lost all his money. But he does good things now, and he's occasionally, I think he was with the mayor before, with her in a snail for the last time the Warriors won on this side of the world, or on the Oakland side. So, yeah, he's trying to do things. And then I find out that Prince had a thing for Oakland too, because he used to play at my friend's club when he was here. One of those drop-in things, which every single time I was not there. That sucked. So it's like, but after he died, somebody said something about Oakland, that he had a thing for Oakland. I don't know, maybe he had a sister, niece, child there or something. Who knows? Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Repetitive. I'm learning, Carrie Ann. Repetitive. I'm sure they miss you. You know, the first 5 people that you had to declare were probably the most influential people in your life. And if you ever decided to leave, I bet you they would accept you with open arms and not even a question. Question probably in about 5 years or something, but they'd be too busy having you back in their lives. I could swear the guy just walked by was like going to say something, but he didn't. But that's what you'd want to do. You'd want to leave here and go have a life, no matter your age. I mean, you can work online. Nobody will know your age. It's illegal to ask even in California. So you can do that and start your life all over again. It's not hard. Well, it's a little hard, but time and energy, which I'm sure you guys have nothing but abundance for, because of all the things you have to do with all the cold calling and all the member calling and all of the proselytizing on the street, telling people that you guys are the way. You probably are very good at research, data, secretarial, transcribing, things like that. Oh, hi, Becky. You make me have that voice, woman. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. If you can't make flour tortillas, can you make corn tortillas? My uncle made both. So I was thinking, oh, homemade corn tortilla rocks. I hate corn tortillas from the stores. They're gross. So, and I'll have to, come by and see you. There's a reason. Actually, there was a reason I was thinking of going to LA. Now I can't remember what it was. Yeah, Northern California, 80s girl, of course. LA was just like a hop down. I heard, though, that with all the traffic, a hop down is not a hop down anymore. Thank you, Fuzz, for putting up Becky's YouTube channel. You do? Oh, my God, woman. That's almost as good as Carrie Ann, showing soda to me. It's like, okay, now I need split personalities. One needs to go to Portland, one needs to go to LA. Oh, my God, woman. I worship the ground you walk on. I can deal with flour tortillas because I haven't had any real ones. I can't even remember since my grandmother. No, since my grandmother died. My uncle just wasn't into it after that. I think it made him sad because he was the only one who knew my grandmother's recipe. So, and of course I never asked him for it. Oh, thanks for putting Carrie Ann's up too, Fuzz. So, but yeah, I can't remember who made corn tortillas. I want to say probably my aunt made them because she'd yell at us for not liking corn tortillas. But of course we ate all of hers, and she used to go, you eat mine. And all of us kids would be like, yeah, because they're homemade. So, typical kid things you say to your aunt. See, look how white my husband is. Oh my God. The first time he told me he did peanut butter and jelly, or just peanut butter on his flour tortillas, bought flour tortillas on top of that. I'm like, that's gross. Carrie Ann asked, aren't there restaurants in San Francisco that have people making fresh tortillas? I think I'd have to speak Spanish for that. I don't know of any bilingual restaurant that does that. Oh, really? That's not that far away. Yeah, because unfortunately, with the property rates going up, it's impossible to find like a decent real Mexican restaurant. I mean, I'm going down to like the McDonald's version, which is Celia's up here. I mean, at least it sort of tastes like it. But yeah, it's been, considering this is where burritos started, was in San Francisco. The only one that I like now is El Faro. There's one in the Mission. I haven't been in the Mission ages. And there's one on the way home that stays open till 4. And one of these days I'm going to park in the loading zone because there's no parking. Kitty coordinator sales force. I'm going to park in the loading zone, run in and get a tortilla or get a burrito. Salinas does. Wow, because that's totally within driving distance. We can go to the aquarium too, you know. Oh, actually, Salinas is more inside, isn't it? I want to say, well, no, I don't think so. It's like, because my dad and my uncle would go get green chilies every year, and my uncle would roast them, and then we'd be able to have verde all summer because my mother was a huge Colorado fan. And so when we ran out of the green, it was always eat the red, and I was like, Mom, I hate red chili. You know, the usual crap you give your family. So yeah, it's just weird. It's like everybody moved out. Anybody who had a decent restaurant moved out. So still looking for one in Alameda. Nobody has a recommendation. So the only one that I knew was good 10 years ago got bought, and then of course it went to tomatillo hell. That's what's in your green chili nowadays, people, in case you're wondering. It ain't green chilies. It's tomatillos, which I have no clue. Some kind of tomato thing. So, that is my rant on food for today. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Do you miss your chosen family making you great holiday dinners since holidays are coming up? Or that you went somewhere with your family on Thanksgiving to go to a restaurant because nobody wanted to cook. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Not cooking, but going to a restaurant. I better look. It's too close. Do you miss those days? Do you hate having to probably treat all of them the same way in the year? I need to look that up. I need to think about that. What do Scientologists celebrate? That is my question. And I would think Salinas would have great Mexican restaurants because of the field workers. They still probably have them there, don't they? It's like, yeah. Everybody up here who's into politics knows who Cesar Chavez is. That has nothing to do with being brown. Carrie Ann, that's mean. She has a Mexican restaurant up there that makes all their tortillas fresh from scratch for each order. Well, they probably make them from a big bowl they make in the morning, but I don't think we have any of those anymore. I should ask. But see, a friend of mine is Mexican, but I don't think she is culturally Mexican. And of course, I don't talk to my family anymore because, you know, everybody gets in a fight somehow, somewhere. And they all moved to
It's okay. No, I found a better one.
Modesto.
You found a better what?
Something like that. Sorry, somebody was talking behind us. What? Your Mexican restaurant celebrates L. Ron Hubbard's birthday? They celebrate when folks... Oh, okay. See, I thought I wandered all over the place. I have to keep the red strings in my head together. So, yes, you're right. And wasn't that just recent, or not recent, but wasn't the big thing happening down... Becky, did they have the big thing this weekend in LA? I know. I'm sorry. Carrie's in response to the Mexican restaurant. Do they celebrate Scientology? No, silly, you asked what Scientology celebrates. Oh my god. Oh, that one was funny right there. Oh. So yeah, Becky, I think I haven't listened to Santana so long I can actually listen to them again. You know, because when I was growing up, this isn't in there if you like him. He used to play all the festivals on Mission in San Francisco. But then again, the Grateful Dead played free too all the time back then. This is like the 70s. So when he became a big shot, it was like, yeah, it's Santana. He's always been a big shot. Like, right, yeah, okay? That's the fun part. Living in San Francisco, you get your free concerts back then in the 70s. I don't even know who I saw like in the polo field in San Francisco because me and my dad were driving by or something. So, but yes, the voting, vote. The one person I could not change her mind. L. Ron Hubbard pronounced Garcia as Garcia, so I hope no Mexican restaurant celebrates his birthday. I was about to go, Garcia? That would be European, wouldn't it? Probably. Just know that I'm just as bad. I lose my threads all the freaking time, especially on lives. Same thing, the exact same thing. Drop the thread and misunderstand the comment. I know, it's hilarious when I'm watching you and I just think how many times I do it too. It's like, hell, I would watch me just to laugh because I always say at least once or twice per stream, what does that mean? So yeah, I'm very good at like losing the, not even the thread. I lose the whole skein. Oh, so let's see. Can I see anything? Can you guys? Oh, you guys can see it barely. The block to his office. That's his office with the glass door, and he has the rope on it. So it's too important to even go into. I bet you they use it to sell. I bet you they use it to sell Scientology. Is that they have a mock-up of his office, and you can come in and sit in his. Nah, I don't think they'd do that. Not sit in his chair, but sit in one of the chairs of people who would be there and visiting. I bet you they do that. Ew. So, yes, must vote. The one person who I'm not going to get to vote grew up in a bad part of Oakland, went to jail, turned her life around. But still doesn't trust politicians. So I tried. You know, it's easier when you're trying when you live in San Francisco. She's a security person at one of my clubs that I work at, and her and I click like crazy. It's hilarious. We have so much fun. But I got to see her Saturday before last, and she just wasn't voting, and I tried. I didn't try too hard because I didn't want to upset her, but I knew where she was coming from too. So, you know, the politicians don't help. They just, you know, pretend, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, yeah, I can get it from that point of view. So, but everybody else has like been a good respondent. I haven't, besides my dad. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to text my cousin tonight. Text the other cousin tonight and just tell them to vote. I don't want to get into any of these conversations if they're not going to vote my way. And weirdly enough, the book that Carrie Ann was doing on Tuesday nights makes me understand it more. Because we sit there and go, how can people still follow the orange balloon with what goes on? You know, the Liz Cheney thing, the, was it I want to be a dictator for the day thing. It's like, I don't get it. I'm starting to get it now with the book that she has me reading. So I understand a little bit more. In a weird way, it'll be very good to use here. Because it's like, it's supposed to be about, or the title has the orange balloon's name in it, but it can be put, because he does mention, you know, Davies Fake Space Navy. So there's always that. So you don't have to stay in there if you don't want to. You can leave at any time. You live in America. where you are free of indentured servitude, because that's what this is. If you're a volunteer, you're not making anything. If you're in the Sea Org, you're making $50 a week. Now, I don't know how you can even eat only on $50 a week unless you're eating things that are not good for you whatsoever. I mean, heck, you can eat ramen without the flavor packet. Make it your own flavor, but you need a protein too. So what are you going to have to do? What if you don't like tofu? I don't like tofu. So how are you going to get your protein? Think of it that way. It's that you're malnourished. I can't say it. You're not eating correctly because you don't have the money to be able to eat correctly, because you probably don't live here. They probably don't have a little boarding house here, and you're having to take BART. BART costs more than food. Okay? So if you come out here, or even start working on the sly without anybody noticing, you can build up a nice little savings so you can leave and not be worried about it. Think about it. It's not that bad out here. Even the day before our elections, we are not fighting each other in the streets, and we are not throwing shade at each other all the time. So you got to think we have to be halfway good if we're not rioting. Freaks. Hi, Bob. Hi, Dusty. Don't you wish you were here? Think what it's going to be fun when she wins. So... Yes, I know. Thank you, Dusty. He said, Foggy is a superstar. He made the Natalie show. Thank you. And that setup, on Saturday, I even did it. I said, I'm setting up the voice now so I can explain this. Thank you, Fuzz, for Dusty's YouTube link. Yeah, are you having a panel tomorrow, or is it just you and Cheryl? Yes, that's a good answer, Dusty. It makes me remember that you're a guy from Newark. Yes? Oh my God. Whew. That guy just got real close to me. He made my hair move. He's not even supposed to be on the front sidewalk. Those things are supposed to be out in the bike lanes. I've never even really looked at the sticker that's there. Oh, it's the fire escape thing. Now, it doesn't have a date on it, though. At least it has a 20. It says 20 something something. Probably is supposed to be the date that it was done, but it doesn't even look like it was written on. There's no fade whatsoever on it. So at least we know that it got it checked in the last 20 years. Oh my God. So let's see. With me? No! Oh my God, this is the last thing you want is me. If you were listening yesterday, I told you the reason why I'm political. I had no choice. I was 8 years old. Hi, Rob. I am Rob. So far, just me and Cheryl. If you would like, link I will send. So, yes, Becky is here too. Was it Adam called us? We're old Tifa. We're working on it. And yes, I know, the Facebook. Papa Cat is the one approving people, because I put I don't know where the passwords are, but at least they're in the 12-inch, the one I took to the club week before last, not last Saturday, but Saturday before. So I just have to, I think it's in the car. And it might have a little piece of paper too, because I think I'm running on the wrong email address. I think the email address is Francis Drachman 2. I was trying the Alliance for Mature Cult Protest, and I couldn't get in. So, yes, join. Papa Cat can approve you. Yeah, it's so funny. I'm the admin that I can't get into, but Papa Cat is the moderator. And have I even tried to get into Facebook? See, I can't even get... Oh no, I have tried getting Facebook because I'm putting in the wrong email address. So, which I messed up Papa Cat for, God, a couple of months because we have hue lights everywhere, because it was cool for them to change colors, but also they can do white lights, which is good for me for the winter time. So at one point I changed the password on the Hue account, or he lost it and went to the abyss. We have a list vaulted online, but I guess we didn't put it in the list. It's becoming too easy. I'm actually starting to use LastPass passwords. They give you now a completely encrypted password, but you gotta make sure you keep it somewhere where you can see it. So so yeah, that's why I haven't gotten on it. I even have a request from my home account on it. And it is a space you don't have to worry about having your real name, because our real names will be on that account, but nobody gets in that I don't know, period. Yeah, that's pretty much it, until the next person winds up being the head of that Facebook group, because it's not going to be headed by anybody. I figure it will, mature and evolve. There will not be anybody who I am not familiar with, because it'll be a real name account. Let's make a burner account, and trust me, it's a pain in the butt. So, hi J-Bat. So, hey, we're all hanging out today, huh? That's good. Even with the wind chill, it's not that cold here. It's very strange. Do you miss your friends? Do you miss your family? Does it drive you crazy when the ghosts are helping me to talk to you? Because there have to be ghosts in there. It was a financial institution in the 20s. That's sort of half true. There's got to be people in there that... So, don't you want to just come out and hang out with me and ask me what's been going on, and see if I really am Satan? My fight for that is I don't believe in him, so I can't be him or be person who worships him, because I don't believe in Satan. So it doesn't make any sense, because that argument doesn't work with me. Wouldn't you want to know why I'm out here? I can't believe that you are that closed up or blocked in your life that someone who comes here a lot and asks you if you miss your friends or your family, and tells you that maybe the first 5 people that you declared might want to see you again. Actually, the first 5 probably would really want to see you again if they don't know where you are. And I'm upset at your leaders because they don't do things correctly. They send people all over the country, which they shouldn't do without your permission. So I'm sure you don't. I've heard from... God, I think I've even heard from people who were in Scientology at the time, being anonymous, say that, they don't really give you a choice, they just send you around. That's trafficking. That word that everybody hates to say or think about. It doesn't happen just to children. It happens to adults, too. It can happen to the elderly. It's called trafficking. Going across state lines without your permission. So think about that for a little while, that maybe you're not in your home state and you would like to be in your home state, to talk to the people that were the most incredibly close to you in your life before you had to declare them. So you had to declare them because you had to give up all of your outside influences so they can give you influence on the inside and tell you things that you may have not believed. But if they repeat it enough, you can start changing your ideas of what's going on. That's what brainwashing is about. Brainwashing isn't this voodoo thing where people walk around and go in circles and pretend they're witches and all that. It's not about that. It's about taking everything you are used to, or that you became used to, or you're comfortable with, out of your life. And so you reach a point where you have nothing else to hold on to, and then they come on and tell you, oh, you can hold on to us because we're the only thing you have in your life. That's not correct. That's a straight up lie. Just think about it. freaks. Told you, Carrie Ann, that book is wearing on me. Hi, Sitting. Finally. Oh my God. Cher's here too. Hi, Cher. Hello. Oh, why didn't I think that you would come in with Satan? Yes, Adam. Papa Cat must be in a meeting. Oh my God, Michael SP is here too. Everybody's coming over to chat. So, thank you, Sitting. Wish us luck. She said, happy election eve, question mark? Oh, let's see. There we go. Keep reading, keep reading. J-Bat is ever so happy like me. She said, happy election eve. Please let it be. Let's see. Fuzz said, we'll see in about 36 hours. If we're lucky, Fuzz, it could take up to a week. Irrespective of what side are you, if election wasn't go your way, will you be tempted to join Scientology? No, the only thing I thought about is moving to France. Because that's where Papa Cat's company is headquartered, in France. Oh, what was last night? Ooh, is there gossip? Yeah, it's like I keep coming in with people talking about last night during like the last weekend. So Marilyn did a thing too where it was like last night was hell, and I'm like, I'd love to know the gossip, but it's like, no, it's not nice. I'd love to know it because I used to listen to everybody's gossip, but in real life, I didn't tell anybody else, so it was not a big deal. Let's see. That was wild. Carrie has the link. Foggy, I'll see you there. Okay. I'm here, but I can't keep up with Adam. Yeah, of course not. That was Papa Cat. I'll be more tempted to join you in Ireland. Yeah, actually, one of my closest friends lives in Ireland too. She married an Irish guy and had a baby, and now she's stuck. He turned into a really bad guy. So, and she religiously was Mormon, isn't religious anymore. So yeah, try to get a child that's Irish out of Ireland. So let me think. I'm still reading. Well, you know, Canada's going to get tired of us. It's like everybody goes, I'm going to move to Canada, but I bet you $1 million Canada closes their borders and goes, hell no, I'm done with you guys. I don't want you anymore. That's why I figured France, because my sister grew up there. She grew up in Paris, so at least she'd be able to, like, give me pointers or something. And his company probably love it because he's American. Teach people things, you know. Lots happen. Oh my God. Yeah, 2 Scientology kids ran. Nothing new on that. For Le Pen? Was ist Le Pen, Adam? Yes, the French didn't stick to my head. The German did. My daughter is moving to Denmark. I might have to join her. She's lucky. I even said, who was I talking to? Maybe it was Papa Cat. No, at the antique fair. They're all getting to know me, so they talked to me. And yeah, the lady who had the same views I did, I was like, at least in France, I know that we'll get bombed in certain places. It's like, and then I take a step back and think about it. It's like, oh my God, I am serious. That is crazy. So, Canada is too cold. I'm going to Jamaica. No, I want Canada. If I can have a country, I'd want Canada. I'd want Vancouver. So at least this way I could get my family to come and meet me in like Seattle or something, because they're on Portland. Make Carrie Ann come up. That chat got so weird with all that was going on. It was a weird massacre. Okay, somebody send me a text, Fuzz, so I know what it is, so I can go sit there and look at it at least. Come on, I don't get any good gossip. It's like the last place yeah, we've all gotten old. The last store I worked, someone I've known for almost 30 years, She was talking about her kid going to college. It's like, that's the only gossip we have now is whose kids are going to college or whose kids got a great job or, it's like the 300 people all grew up and we're all boring now. So I wonder what he's playing because I have to now talk through it because he's playing it loud enough that he can get a copyright strike on me since they're so into that lately. And God knows that I had a video they took down because probably because it had the word Sciento in it. So, and since my questions at the beginning of my titles aren't offensive, they can't do anything about it. Thank you. He turned his music on once he hit the stoplight. So, probably Sciento. Needed my club brain frog serenity. Yes, hope and joy will keep democracy together. No matter what they do, we'll always be nice. Bull. I have friends who are tree huggers, but still would shoot the man next to them. So don't let them think that we are just a bunch of wussies, little fluff balls. It's like, I don't wear black for no reason. I actually belonged to a rifle team when I was in high school, and I was a plant. Is that what they're called? Because I could shoot perfectly prone on the floor. So don't think we don't know what we're doing. We actually have had to negotiate logic our whole lives, the weird ones. So we could negotiate logic if we had to. If you became a Canadian citizen, you'd have to swear allegiance to King Charles. I don't think he's going to do anything. So, but was it Papa Cat's mom is Scottish? It's like, we bring her back to Scotland. Do we get to stay? Oh, giggles cure all. Selling as a spray. That's so funny. Sitting. Oh. It's brain fog and Carrie Ann, my common friends. Thank you, J-Bat. I think that way about Carrie Ann, too. It's like, oh my God. It's like right now she's sitting at her desk. The big fuzzy one is sitting there with her. Thank you, Cher. Just staying here for my favorite laugh. I'm super ill, but I'm here to listen to the soothing sounds of your voice, Mama Cat. Oh, Christy! Did you vote, Missy? You better have. If you haven't, you can do an absentee probably at your polling station because you now live in a swing state, Missy. So, and I can't do that to her. I've known her long enough. So, see, my mods are adorable, aren't they, Christy? So, yeah. If bad things happen, I'm going to put I'm going to unpack the first floor bedroom, and then you'll sincerely have a reason to come and hang out. Ah, he's not here now. He came by about 2:15 to remind me about you. Oh my God, poor Cher. Take the accolades last night was traumatizing. I don't know what it's in some people. I really don't. I mean, I understand the Orange Balloons cult now with the book that I'm reading that Carrie Ann recommended. I get it. I don't get my dad because he apologized for voting for him before. All I could think of is just messing with me. But when I finally start talking to him, I'm going to have to tell him, Dad, that's not funny. You should know that. So I cross my fingers because I know we're California and we're not really important, but the numbers, and this is what I was trying to say to my friend who I couldn't convince, was our numbers are needed because she's just like, well, the Electoral College. I said, yes, but every vote counts in one way or another. And I was telling her about if it's a landslide of population, you're really not going to be able to pull the electoral vote. She had no confidence in it. So I tried. She knew what she was talking about, so it wasn't just like I'm talking to my ignorant friend who's not going to vote, no, she knew. It's an Oakland thing, I bet. She knew about politics and policy, and it was just like, and she's around my age, so she's probably a Prop 13 baby too, so I have my ballot, I just need to drop it in the mail. Okay, yes, go do that. wrap your head in gauze and Kleenex if you have to. Go, or actually, no, you have to drop it off at a polling station. In Georgia, they announced today that any mail-in ballots not received by 7 p.m. tomorrow will not be accepted. Yeah, I know, they've been pulling that back. So, yeah, Christy, wear a face mask. Kiss your cats. Get your butt out there. It's Nevada, your swing state. So, Carrie Ann said, Christy, I dropped my ballot in the mail on Friday and it's still not showing up as received. You might want to try a ballot drop-off box. I know the postmaster has been cutting costs. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Drop it in a voting box. You moved there to be with your family, chosen family. They should know where you can go to a voting box. So don't sit there and curl up and feel sorry for yourself, Missy. Drip it out there and vote. It counts. You just now see me act like Mama Cat. You have definitely just seen me act like Mama Cat. Christy is one of the reasons I got the Mama Cat moniker. So this is what I do with my friends who need, oh, Christy, we'll call someone up the stairs and have them take it for you. In my county, everyone making it a communal thing going in person. Yeah, I know. Christy, there's somebody who would take it to a ballot box. I know there is. And if you need to bribe someone, let me know and I'll put money in your cash account. Don't get stupid. She doesn't get sick well. Let me just put it that way. And Papa Cat is sitting there being unhappy person because his tooth is taking longer not to be annoying. So, yeah, Papa Cat, why don't you have her real number. Go tell her to go vote. In my county, everyone making it a personal commune thing going around. Yes. Do we know anyone in Las Vegas? Well, no, she moved to Las Vegas because she has chosen family there. So she's just has a cold, and this is where I say she acts like a boy because she gets whiny. So if I was close enough, if I was within 4 hours, I'd drive and get her damn ballot. So. And that's one thing you don't want to feel guilty about, Christy. You're changing your life and you're doing good things. Go vote. Think of it that way. The cats will respect you. Yeah, don't make me whip out some real guilt here. So, oh, you poor thing. Well, I'm not going to do it, but you know what I'm thinking. Maxie hands in a birthday. Go vote. So, watch DNA tonight. Watch Death Guild tonight, Missy. Remember all the things of all your friends back in home base. It's like, who do I need to get a hold of that can tell you to do it besides me? Because you know me, I do it. Hell, I even get David to do it. Oh, okay. Well, chicken soup, water. Don't forget to drink a lot of water because you'll make yourself sicker if you're not hydrated. And mashed potatoes. I'm sure you can get someone to vote for you and buy you some mashed potatoes. Because you can't starve just because you're barfing it up or pooping it out. You know that. So, putting my handwritten vote to an empty tissue box as a ballot, will that count? Well, where you are, yes, that counts. Even our pretend ballot people, it will count. Oh, when she did it, I forgot to mention. Remember when I used to say that we don't do sister from another mister, we do cousins? She's my cousin. When it came to Kamala, because she's from Oakland, she did that this weekend in one of her rallies. She goes, one of my play cousins, and I'm like, oh my god, I just like, yeah. It helped me feel better. It really did, because it's like, yes, that's a totally Oakland thing, or I don't know, maybe somewhere, maybe the whole East Bay, but it's just like play cousins. That's what it is. So my play cousin is going to become president. Bummer. Oh, hi, Marquita Darby. Neat name. Sending love and light from British Columbia, Canada. Yay! Oh, we were teasing somebody. We were talking about moving to France, and somebody said, "Well, why don't you just move to Quebec? It doesn't count." It was funny. It was like, and I said, "No, there are a bunch of snobs there." Oh, I couldn't help it. It's so like Northern and Southern California, and Becky understands. Southern California to a Northern California person? Bleh. And it's the same way, the other way around. So we all have to unify. Yes, California should be unified right now. So I had my police car drive by. Yay! Oh. So, yes, I think I'm going to have to go. Christy, you came in late. I hope you're watching me. Pay attention to Mama Cat. Don't make me sick Papa Cat on you. So, you don't want that. But you have to get up to, like, feed the kitties anyway, don't you? Or your roommates doing that. If your roommates are doing that, then they can go to a voting place. Like I said, if you need to give them $20 for gas or something, I'll put it in a Cash App for you. So, I'm doing electrolytes to stay hydrated. Oop, I'm in the bad spot. But I can't keep any food down. I'm hoping I'll have more strength tomorrow because I know I need to get my belly in. Okay. Yes. Weirdly enough, Gatorade is the worst thing on the planet, but it's good for a stomach flu. Hopefully tomorrow goes smoothly for your election. Thank you, Marquita. And as Carrie Ann says, and I'll say it my way, from your mouth to the deity's ear. Oh, that's what I was thinking when I drove up too. My Sweet Lord by George Harrison. He covers all the religions in that song. I should have had that one louder. Oh, that was before Alice Cooper. I love singing that song. George Harrison's My Sweet Lord. It is so, like, it's like, I'm covering everybody. Hee hee. So, okay, Christy, sleep. Pet the cats. Get someone to sleep with you. Cat. I just realized what that sounded like. And considering Christy was one of the babies, so it's like, no, no. Ooh. Look at the Mustang. Look at the Mustang. I've gotten to the age where I don't want one anymore because it's loud and clunky, but I wanted one my whole life. I never got one. Boyfriend had one for 2 months and then we got T-boned. And it's a 66. Yep, it's a 66. Taillights. Oh, and it's in perfect condition. Yeah, we had a 67 for 2 months. Original, had 1,500 miles on it. This was 1983. He bought it off Smoley and Ross, which is pretty much a little town that's covered in mansions in Marin. And it got T-boned in the city 2 months later. That was when I broke my nose with the passenger side window. And I went to emergency and I told the doctor, I think I broke my nose. He put his hands to like look at it and he popped it right back in. He goes, no, it's gone. It's fine now. I guess I just dislocated it. So Orion has arrived to say hi. Hi, Orion. We saw one of you yesterday, I think. I almost got a palm yesterday. I had to see at least one fuzzy hot dog, I think. But yeah, no, someone's palm got away from them and he was just standing around. You know how twisted people are. I offered to go walk him around because I was walking anyway to see if he belonged to somebody. And it was like, if somebody just dumped their dog here, I have a palm. But the lady, I guess she wasn't paying attention when she took off her jacket. So when she came back, she was very appreciative because it's her emotional dog. And but it was so cute. It was just like, I would have walked him around totally and would have been bummed if I found his mom. Can't be altruistic all the time when you see a palm. Cats aren't sleeping on me right now. Okay, Christy, good. Keep them there. Maybe they'll give you some vibes to help you, because I'm sure they don't like you like barfing your brains out either. Because I'm sure it sounds very upsetting to them. I tried learning. Yeah, insurance did cover it, but they covered it based on the price. He actually got it from this little old lady in '82 for $1,000. In perfect condition, and it only had, I think, 50,000 miles. No, 20? It was her car, and she stopped driving it right after she got it. So it was in absolutely perfect condition, and they weren't calling them classics yet. So, no. So basically, no, it didn't cover it. I tried learning how to drive a manual transmission on one, but didn't go well. Hi, Toila. You're the last one. You're the, oh no, I gotta really go. Oh. I actually learned how to drive a manual because my boyfriend at the time had a black CRX that he didn't drive because he was a car salesman, and he always won like best one of the month, so he was always driving another car. So I learned there because I was commuting in it from Fremont to Sacramento, which is about 90 minutes. Not sure how far, because I lived in Fremont at the time. Ew, gross. Trump flag. And I did that for a year. When you're 21, 22, that doesn't seem that far, especially when you're in a really neat car that has a really neat stereo system. And so I got famous for blowing out clutches at 32,000 miles. So I tried to get I tried to get a regular, I got regular one from then on. It was like, that was expensive to replace. Luckily enough, he actually worked at the Honda dealership. So we didn't have to pay for it, but everybody was just very amazed that I blew out the clutch in 32,000 miles. Oh, it's America, y'all. Vote for your own room rate. Okay, so yes, everybody go to sptv.space, sptv.space, and pick somebody to watch. I'm sure it'll be interesting in the evening. I might come back. Doubt it. Tomorrow, I'll probably just be doing a live feed, just gonna have it ready and just go. I'll walk by occasionally. I don't know, but I'll tell you guys tomorrow. So thanks for joining us today. Make sure you get out there and vote tomorrow. It's what Fuzz says. I'm sure Carrie Ann thinks the same thing. I know Papa Cat thinks the same thing. I know Christy will go vote tomorrow, and I have voted and wear my Kamala stickers proudly. So everybody have a good night. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Remember to like, remember to sub, and remember, if you want to become a member. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Ciao, Bellas.